What's up, guys? Guys, we have to talk about this one. We have to. I didn't really want to make a video today because I've been so busy, but the way the transfer market is going so far, the bombers that we've been getting lately, we have to talk about this one. Like, as an Arsenal fan, we have to because this is going to have a domino effect. This is going to be massive. It's not just about Arsenal, it's just about everything. The effect that this transfer is going to have, it's going to be huge. Yan Diomande. We have to talk about Yan Diomande because he is going to change a lot of things. His move, wherever he moved to, right? Wherever he goes to, whether it's Paris Saint-Germain or Real Madrid, it's just going to change a lot of things. It's going to affect a lot of things. And for us, as an Arsenal fan, listen, this is going to have a massive domino effect because I don't see it any other way. And I'm sure a lot of you guys don't see it any other way. The transfer market is massive at this point. Well, we're a few weeks away now from season starting. Bunch of teams are in preseason now. But this could be huge. Massive news everywhere. Today, it was yesterday, the news broke out. Of course, Real Madrid, they're doing everything they can to sign Yan Diomande, right? And what does that mean? News finally broke out today that they have basically they are getting where they need to be in terms of bringing him in. But what does this mean? There's a massive issue for Madrid. If they bring their mandate in, it's a massive domino effect. And with us linked with Vinny, guys, this is huge, right? This is kind of news I like to hear. I'm praying for Real Madrid to complete this transfer. It's huge. Yan Diomande basically will come to Real Madrid. How does this affect the transfer market? Because his move from Leipzig is not just going to Real Madrid. It's not just going to affect Real Madrid itself. It's going to change the players. It's going to change the dynamics of things. What does this move really mean for the entire transfer market? This is a blockbuster move for this kid. There's no other way around it. But before getting further, guys, please, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and like the video as well and share. And let me know down in the comment. According to all the transfer gurus, you talk about David Ornstein, talk about Fabrizio Romano, Mr. Here We Go himself. We're talking about all Plattenberg, all these guys. They have broken the news today that Real Madrid are trying to sign Diomande. Matter of fact, let me rephrase that. Real Madrid have pretty much signed Yan Diomande, right? I'm going to read some of the Fabrizio Romano here. Hey, Mr. Here We Go. Paris Saint-Germain are very upset. Of course, I don't want to even read that. I want to read the one where he says, here we go. Here it is. Breaking news, and I was hoping for, believe it or not, I was hoping to hear this today because this is going to just make it easy for us. Not super easy, but there's no way Yan Diomande. Let me read this. Breaking news. Yan Diomande to Real Madrid. Here we go, guys. Diomande will fly to Madrid this week for medical test and contract signing until June 2031. So this guy is about to sign 6-year contract. See? Yeah. 6. I think he's about to sign 6-year contract. Their mandate will fly to Madrid this week to sign. Okay, it's done. David Ornstein is a little more conservative with this because David Ornstein doesn't really say things just like the way Fabrizio Romano says that. David Ornstein is a little bit more, he takes his time. And usually when he says something, it's 99% accurate, right? Of course, Fabrizio Romano as well, but David Ornstein is usually like the real deal. If he says something about the transfer, that's pretty much it. He says Real Madrid expect to sign Yan Diomande from RB Leipzig. First bid rejected 10 days ago. Second bid 100 million fix. 120 million package. 120 million euros package. Said to be rejected, but agreement likely soon. PSG, of course, PSG out, 19 years old, returned to Leipzig on Monday. He has returned to Leipzig, of course, but this kid is going to move. He's going to move to Madrid. Another news here that says, because Paris Saint-Germain very upset about it. First of all, let me just say a quick note on Paris Saint-Germain. They have been trying to sign Yan Diomande even before the Champions League final. They have been trying to sign him even before the Champions League final. They have been working on this deal. They have been talking to the agent, talking to RB Leipzig. All this kind of stuff been going on for months. It's what, 2 months? And for some reason, I don't know how come they haven't signed him. Like, you ask me why they haven't been able to sign him. And to be honest, Yan Diomande agreed a deal to join PSG. He's agreed personal terms. Everything was agreed. This is the reason why sometimes as Arsenal fan we keep saying, if you like a player, just go sign them. If you like them, if you value them enough, go sign them. Stop dilly-dally. Stop need to figure out this, trying to talk to one agent, another, intermediaries, and exploration and all that kind of stuff. It slows things down. There are big clubs in world football. A lot of them have money. Clubs like Real Madrid, United, Chelsea, Man City. These guys can come in. Liverpool. They can come in at any time and basically put money on the table while you over there trying to negotiate. They clearly wanted this kid. They clearly know that Bacola wanted to leave. Bacola don't want to be there anymore. Okay, this kid was supposed to come in, basically replace Bacola. That's pretty much it. Swipe. Yeah, that's much it. He comes in, he replaces Bacola, and that's it. Problem solved. There's certain clubs they have pool, no matter what happens. Madrid, Barcelona, Manchester United, of course, Liverpool. These kind of clubs, Bayern Munich, they have massive pool. Regardless, Madrid haven't won La Liga for the past 2 seasons, but it doesn't matter. When these guys come calling, you are joining them. And as soon as they enter the race, he's joining. And for some reason, I just feel like Florentino Perez is under massive pressure. I know their goal was to sign Michael Olise. That's the player they really wanted. They wanted a Galactico. That's the kind of player they really wanted. But obviously, Bayern Munich don't want to sell. And Bayern Munich and Real Madrid, they're pretty close. These are close in terms of relationships, so they don't want to mess none of that up, right? So as soon as Bayern told me that Olise is not on the market, they stopped chasing him completely. They stopped chasing him because that's the signing Florentino Perez wanted. Because when you look at Michael Olise, guys, he's elite. Like literally on the right wing, he's elite. There's nobody on his level. So those are the kind of players you basically to Madrid, right? You'd be like, okay, this is Madrid, and he was if Bayern wanted to sell him, they didn't want to sell him, so they stopped. And the next feature player was Yan Diomande. Now you talk about Yan Diomande, elite. This kid is a 19-year-old kid that has everything that you need as a winger. He's electric. He's quick. He's physical. You can't just push him off the ball. He's so technical. He covers both wings. Like he plays right. So it doesn't matter. Elite. He's GA for last 21 or 22. He was killing it. As an 19, he's got 13 goals, I believe, and 8 assists. Electric. Powerful, physical. Guys, this is a signing that every club wanted. Liverpool tried. He said he doesn't want to join Liverpool. Paris Saint-Germain have been trying all summer. This kid is going to Madrid. Madrid stepped in. They look at everywhere in the world football. Like, okay, who do we bring in? Because you know how Madrid is. They have to bring in the superstars. And the best one on the market, that's it. It's Yan Diomande. So let's go. 100 million euros, 120 million euros, guys. It is ridiculous amount of money if you think about it. I think he's going to fit in at Madrid. Now, what does this mean? Because I see this kid like he's going to be on the right mostly. He's going to be on the right. Mbappe is going to be on the left. And then they got to find a striker. I don't know who's going to play 9 for them. I think that's one of the biggest issues at Madrid. But he's right footed. He loves on the right. He loves play. He can play on the left, of course, but his most dominant area that he prefer to be is on his right. So who is on the right for Madrid right now? Rodrigo. He's injured. He's not going to be able to play. So he's going to fit in perfectly. Madrid is not going to sign a £100 million player and put them on the bench. I don't care who you are. Feature player. They don't sign the kind of feature players. If they wanted somebody for the future, they will have probably got them for free. You talk about 30 million euros. But 120 million euros, he's straight in that lineup. Straight. He's going to start on the right. Mbappe start on the left. I don't know how Mourinho is going to set up. I really don't know, because if Yan Diomande is going to be on the right, Mbappe on the left, now what does that mean? Vini. Where does Vini play? Nowhere at the Madrid team currently. No, I don't care what anybody tell me. Madrid is not going to bring Yan Diomande in and put him on the bench for Vini. No, that means Vini is going to leave. I 100% believe Vini will leave. I'm stay optimistic. Imagine Vini joining Arsenal, which is what all the transfer news has been about yesterday. It was everywhere. It was a breaking news, guys. We woke up in the morning, David Ornstein, Bomber, saying that Arsenal is exploring signing Vinny Jr. Guys, that's good news. That is everyone. He is going to be, if this biggest transfer in history, literally. Like, there is nobody coming close to him. He is massive. For Arsenal, he's going to be the biggest transfer we have ever done. Probably the Premier League I've ever done. I don't think the Premier League has signed any player at Vinny's level. Maybe Shevchenko. Vinny has to be there, man, for me. If Vinny joins, he's going to be massive. It's going to change the face of the Premier League. It's not just good for Arsenal. It's also good for the Premier League. If you think about it, how many? I know there are a bunch of superstars in the Premier League, but there's nobody on Vinny's level. I'm sorry. There's nobody in world football that plays on the left that is on Vinny's level. Kvaratskhelia is there, maybe next to Vinny, like close. But other than that, nobody at Vinny's level. So with Yan Diomande joining Madrid, that means Vinny is going to be available. He hasn't resigned his contract yet. He wants a lot of money. Like, that's the thing about it. He wants a lot of money. But the problem is, for me, I just don't think it's about money. I think he wants to be the main man at Madrid. And that's not going to happen because guess who is the main man? Mbappe. And it's going to stay like that. And Vinny, he just don't want the money because they can renew his contract if he's guaranteed to be the main man. He'll be willing to do that. But people are saying it's about money. I don't think it's just about money. It's also an ego thing, right? Who is the main man? Who is going to play on the left? Mbappe wants to play on the left. Mbappe do not want to play as a center forward. I don't know why people say, oh, he's a center. Yes, he's using his pace to play in that center, but he wants to play on the left side. His right footer wants to play on the left side, and that's Vinny's spot. So there's a huge issue there. That means Vinny's going to have to leave. And who is he going to go to? It's going to be, if he leaves, I don't see any other club in the world that can pretty much afford Vinny except us, Arsenal. He's going to come to us. Vinny, he's elite. I don't care what people say. Some people say he's not good enough. Guys, this guy has won Champions League, 3 Champions League. All right, 2 Champions League, La Liga, Super Cup, you name it. He has won everything besides World Cup. So if anybody is going to sit down there and say, oh, he's not good enough, that they don't know what they're talking about or they just hating. Because there's a hate comment. He's the best player in world football on the left side. Nobody come close to it. So I don't know what people are talking about. He had bad season last season, and he was putting over 36 GA. He scored 22 goals and 13 assists. I believe 13 assists. Let's see, Vinny, how many goals he scored? Because let's make sure, just for 58 games, 22 goals, 14 assists. It was a poor season. He was still able to bang in goals. You cannot play Vinny out of it for Yan Diomande. That's not going to happen. So he's going to leave. I think he will leave. I think all we have to do is Arsenal just doing what they have to do. Okay? Show Vinny that you want him. You talk to Madrid, because if Vinny resigns his contract, I don't think Madrid can afford to keep him for another year, because next year Vinny will leave for free. He will leave for free. I'm looking at his contract. He will leave for free. And I don't think Madrid want that. No way Madrid is going to let Vinny leave for free, right? If he doesn't resign, guys, he's leaving. He has played a lot of games for Madrid. I heard a bunch of comments yesterday listening to all these people saying, oh, he's not good enough. He's overrated. Oh, he's a crybaby. This guy has played 358, almost 360 games for Real Madrid in all competitions. Scored loads of goals, over 100 of what? Over 120 goals, 118 goals. What are we talking about here? He's elite. He is elite. Imagine Vinny in that. Oh my days. Imagine Vinny on the left, Bakayo Saka on the right. Gyökeres up front. Bruno Guimaraes, Declan Rice. Guys, it's going to be, they might as well just give us the title at this point. If that happened, it is over. The Premier League is over. All these signing people are making, it's nothing. It is done. He is the best 1v1 player on the left. You cannot stop him. You defending him by yourself, good luck. Okay? Vinny's 1v1 ability, ridiculous. His pace is ridiculous. His finishing is out of this world. He scored goals. He assists. People trying to say, oh, he's not good enough. He is good enough. He is probably, think about it. I'm trying to figure out who else. Maybe Kvaratskhelia. If we can afford Kvaratskhelia, PSG once said, maybe I'll get Kvaratskhelia. But no, it's got to be Vinny for me. This guy is elite. He's so good. I know he has his issues, his ego issues, and people talking about, and he doesn't want to work hard and all that kind of stuff. I don't care. We should be calling Madrid tomorrow. Let's have a meeting. And of course, there's a bunch of news going on that there might be a meeting tomorrow, because Vinny is going to come. Madrid is going to sell him. And there's no other club in the world. As Man City is done signing, United done, PSG now. Although PSG wants to send Bacola, so you think they might need a left winger. Vinny's going to go there, because I don't think Luis K wants to deal with that. I don't think he wants to deal with Vinny, but Arteta is perfect for Vinny. Okay? We have him in that. We are done. The only thing that we were missing last season is him, because we had tried Martinelli. Their output wasn't great enough. They're good players, but not on Vinny's level. There's no player on the planet that is on Vini's level on the left side. Sorry. I'm looking forward to it. And something is telling me that when everything is going to fall apart, like the domino effect is really going to happen because it's Monday. After tomorrow, there's a couple more weeks for the season to start. And all these guys even the players that were on at the World Cup, some of them are heading back already. Real Madrid, of course, signing, somebody this young like Yan Diomande, 10 years. I mean, this guy is going to be playing for 10 years at Madrid and still being in his prime. He's 19. Think about that for a second, man. He has so much value, which is why PSG wanted to buy him. But for me, if I'm picking right now, who is still going to be playing in that Madrid team is definitely going to be Vini. I know Yan Diomande has potential. I'm not denying his potential. He's 19. He can score goals. He can dribble. He can assist, everything. But I'm looking at Vini, man. He's out of this world. I just don't see how Madrid is going to let him go just like that. I think Madrid do want to resign his contract. Let's be honest here, right? I think Madrid are trying to resign him because they still need him on the left. Yan Diomande really wants to be on the right. So they can keep him and still find a way to make Mbappe play down in the middle and play Yan Diomande on the right. Problem is what they're going to do with Rodrigo. All these guys want to play. These are world-class players, a world-class club, and they all want to play. So what do? Guys, it's a huge question, right? But my only thing is Vini the answer to people are talking that obviously if Yan Diomande comes, Madrid have no choice but to sell Vini. And they have to. They have to sell Vini. People are talking about the price, 150 million euros. I'll pay it. Arsenal will pay that money. If the money is 150 million euros, I'll probably pay it. Yeah. I'll pay 150 million euros. We're talking about 120 million pounds. That's money Chelsea pay for Rodgers. So I'll pay because bringing Vini in alone already, just his shirt sale, selling his shirt, selling the jerseys alone, I'll pay that money. If this happen, we're done. It's just formalities because everybody have to play. Because I just don't see how people stopping Arsenal. Who are you going to stop? Bukayo Saka? And you can't mark them individually. You can mark them 1v1. These are elite players. Vini's elite. Like, people don't understand. I've watched Vini for years. He is unplayable. He's unplayable. Give him the ball, it's over. You got to put 3 people on him. Bukayo Saka, you need 2-3 people on him. So that's already 6 guys defending 2 people. So there's space for Gyökeres. There's space for Odegaard. There's space for Grammars when he comes in. There's space for Declan. We're going to be on fire. It is over. Everybody in the world is concerned. Like, rival fans, I've seen all these guys, they are very concerned. Some of them are saying, Real Madrid, please. Hopefully this is a joke because they know if this happened, guys, Arsenal is done. The season is done. Arsenal is just pretty much going to walk the league. So all of these rival fans are saying this is AI. We hope that this doesn't happen. Boys, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to happen because Vini is going to leave. Arsenal just have to prove that we can pay his wages. We pay his wages. We go to Madrid. We can send 150 million euros. Like they're saying here, we're good. We're good. I think this is over, guys. At this point, the question is obviously to everybody, it's 120 million euros a fair price. 150 million, it's 150 million is too much. Media is saying that Madrid wants 150 million euros. Is that a little too much for Vini? Guys, let me know down in the comment. For me, it's a tough one because there's no other. We need a market left winger. There's nobody else left in the market to get. Bacola is probably going to Liverpool. So who else we're going to get? There's nobody else, right? So Vini is the answer. So if Madrid wants, he's 26, guys. He hasn't even been, he's just getting in his prime. Since he still have at least 6 years to be at this level. So that means you buying a player at this level, you can win so many trophies with him. You're going to make that money over in terms of such, t-shirt sales and jersey sales and all this money coming in. So, guys, let me know down in the comment. It's 150 million euros too much for Vini. If not, let me know if we bring him in, how will he affect our team? Not team, Premier League itself. Because I'm sure when I look, all the superstars are in La Liga. To be honest, I know we all say Premier League is the best league in world football. Yes. But if you look at global superstars, Yamal, Vini, guys, they're all over there. They're all playing. I mean, Rodri is even about to join him. I think it's about time for us, our superstars. What we have teams and players that are efficient, right? players that are efficient, players that are versatile, players that can adapt in different situations. Is those world superstars in the league, in the Premier League. We don't have that. We have Saka. Who else do we have that is that everybody can, say, yeah, we have Saka. We have a superstar. There's not that many. I can't think about any. Vini and the Bill guy with Rodrigo and all these guys, all these superstars play out of Premier League. Now we'll bring in Vini. Even the Premier League will be proud of it because now we have a superstar, global superstar, and it's going to be done by us. Arsenal, it's massive. It's massive, guys. We need to bring this guy in. I don't care what the price tag is. We will pay. We have to go pay, guys. We have to go to Madrid tomorrow. Okay, 3 weeks to the league starting, and we haven't really done anything, right? I'm running out of patience at this point. Let's go get Vini, guys. Money should not be the problem here. Bring him in. Madrid is going to want over 100 million. Fine, pay it. But you're bringing in somebody that is going to change the face of our team. We've never been able to bring in this kind of a player. He is going to be on a different level. We might have a million fans parading the street again if we bring. I'm 100% sure because he's going to for 5-6 years. Vini playing for us with Bruno Guimaraes, guys. I don't know what to tell you. I'm looking forward to it. But anyway, guys, let me know down in the comment. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and like the video and share. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.